Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to Professor Nadia, Dr. Nurliza, and ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saida Shafinas binti Garuddin, and together with me, my partner.
My name is Nurul Hasana binti Abdul Sattar, and today we are doing journal review on tourism destination analysis in China.
Ladies and gentlemen, the topic is on the tourist experience, tourist motivation, and destination loyalty for history and cultural tourists in the case of Sheqi, China. So the authors are John Zhang and John Walsh in 2020. So this is the number of ISSN, and the scopus is Q3, and the publisher is Social Science and Humanities from the Britannica Journal. So there's also the DOI of the journal. So as you can see in the picture shown is one of the ancient building in Sheqi, China. Ladies and gentlemen, as for problem statement, it says that although the experience played an important role, however, the research on the tourist experience itself has not been really investigated. It can be seen that from the previous studies, they were focusing on the definition and the conceptual model of the tourism experience. Then, the research on that specific tourism experience at a particular history and cultural sites is very limited, especially in China, where there are many studies that are focusing on the other elements to that place. Therefore, it could lead to the problem prior to this study. Next is research objective. So the study is to explore the service experience of historic and cultural tourists in China, then to study the relationship between the tourist experience, intermediary construct, which is tourist motivation, and positive behavioral intention, which is lead to the destination loyalty. So why it was assumed that tourist motivation would play a mediating role in the relationship between these two elements? This is because it seems reasonable that the motivation for the particular visit may come from the previous tourist experience. Ladies and gentlemen, as for research contact, the study is focusing in investigating the relationship between the tourist experience, motivation, and destination loyalty for historic and cultural tourists in Sheqi, China. China has a quite high in numbers for their history and cultural attraction, where it about 291 cities, cultural cities, and 1,253 towns and villages that registered in 2018. However, in Sheqi, it is not famous due to the inconvenient transportation and less developed of the tourism infrastructure. So then it says that by providing high quality, desirable experience that can add up to the value visitor perception, followed by the research on the tourist experience in this sector should be emphasized in order to increase the destination loyalty by the visitors. Then insight to this relationship that will help the managers of this attraction to be better understand the visitors and satisfy their needs in a favorable way. Next is theoretical framework, where they use the proposed hypothetical model. So it can be seen that the researchers do not adapt the whole model from someone. However, they merge from the several studies to perform this model. So as for tourist experience, they use the four realms of experience by Pine and Gilmore's 2011. Then for the tourist motivation, they use the push and pull forces by Dan 1981. And then destination loyalty, they use five-dimensional, which include the attitudinal commitment and behavior revisit intention by Bine et al. 2001 and Hood et al. 2007. Next will be continued by Hannah.
In this research method, this study adopt measurement scale of tourist experience with minimal changes to show the specific circumstances and also offering the specific destination which is in China. Survey instrument was based on literature review and interview with experts familiar with peculiarities which refer to differences or unusual of the destination were also taken into account. This survey targeted China tourists that visit ancient town, which this survey consists questionnaire in Chinese language. Because of limited time and manpower, this study adapt a convenient sampling method. This study used quantitative method with 5-point Likert type scale, range from 1 not important at all to 5 very important. Researchers do distribute the questionnaire at the exit and the service center of attraction. Visitors who finish their visits were asked to complete the questionnaire either on a paper or using cell phone that are scanned with QR code if they are willing to. Findings in this study show that majority of respondents are aged between 18 and 49 with 91.6%, where they are from Nanyang districts, and other province district are Henan with 70.8%, and had at least 3 years of college education with 82.5%, a monthly income less than 5,000 yuan, 70.5%, and also this study find that more female visitors than male visitors, and also many visitors knew about the ancient town from recommendation by their family and friends, and also visit the destination with their family and friends. In conclusion, this research have contributed to the knowledge because the empirical result of this study prove that the proposed hypothetical model designed to consider tourist experience, tourist motivation, and destination simultaneously for historic cultural destination in China was acceptable and filling the gap in the literature. Next, this study have implication of success marketing in Sheqi ancient town and other historic cultural destinations. They end up promoting the similar buildings, activities, and commodities. This study also have implication in their policy for the Chinese tourism industry. China have more than 2,000 famous Chinese historic cultural cities, towns, and villages registered in different areas of China. For future research, researcher can focus to other different cultural historic sites other than Sheqi ancient town, with another historic cultural attraction ancient town such as Zhujiang, Shenhao, Jingzhengguan, Taimen, and Huiming. In central China, Zhujiang, Luizi. Eastern China, Pingyao, and Luidai. In western of China, for more generalization, since this study focus on the impact of tourist experience and motivation on destination loyalty for historic cultural attraction, in a future research, the research of tourist experience can be integrated into a more comprehensive destination loyalty model involving more variables such as destination image, tourist expectation, perceived value, and tourist satisfaction. So we think that this journal are well organized is to understand where reader can know more about ancient town in China. That's all from us. Thank you so much, everyone.